I'm Lori J. Steinfeld, the creator of the original wall stamp. I'm going to show you how to easily lay out a pattern on your wall for those of you who don't want to just eyeball it. For this, you'll need a level, chalk, your original wall stamp, and a wet rag or a sponge. To do a pattern, if you don't want to just freelance and throw your stamp up and you really want to do a pattern, I'm going to just show you a few tricks to doing that. I find my center on the wall, and if you want, you can use a level. Like I said, there's going to be people who are high and tight and do things the right way. And then there's me, who I eyeball everything. So either way is fine, whatever works for you. So you can just, here's your half, and I'm using chalk because chalk wipes up very easily. Pencil marks are hard to get rid of. So I have marked the center of this wall. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to get the stamp, and we're going to go to the end, and I'm going to find where I want it on the wall. And I'm going to mark my center there. And then I'm going to do a line there. And again, on this side, I was about 1 inch away from the end, and so I'm going to do a line there. So there's my 3 marks. You can snap a line if you have one of those, but I'm just going to mark my wall. So here's my center of my stamp now. So I've marked the center of the wall, and the reason I'm teaching you this is because I have many times been stuck where my stamp had to bend and I didn't like it, which is fine because these stamps do bend, and if you want to do a whole room, they're nice and pliable, so you can do a corner, which we'll teach you that at another time. But if you had to do a half a stamp, which I've done, it's totally fine because you can see these bend, or if you have to do up by the ceiling. So there's my 3 marks. I'm going to go back and mark this one. Like I said, I'm not a perfectionist, so, but just for you, I'm going to show you how to get your wall high and tight. So once we have those 3, now I'm going to find my center between these, and that's going to be for our next stamp. So we have 43. This is where math comes in. So that's 21.5 inches, which is right here. And so I'm going to mark that. 21.5 inches, which is right here. You can see I'm not a perfectionist. Like I said, some of you are going to just take your time and bring in a rocket scientist, and you're going to have this wall where people could come in and measure it to a T. And like I say, if your friends come over and tell you your wall is off or it's not level, get new friends. So where's my mark here? I know I marked it somewhere. Oh, there it is. See, it's a good thing I found it because I was just going to eyeball it, and that would really bug the perfectionist. So this is just a basic, I call it my basic old school wallpaper pattern, because wallpaper came in a certain pattern, and this is really how the stamp started. Was people wanted me to paint their walls to look like 1940s vintage wallpaper. Keep on following these steps until you've completed laying out the pattern on your wall. And be sure to check out our website, theoriginalwallstamp.com, for more tips and techniques and for future designs. Thank you so much, and I hope you're encouraged and inspired, and I can't wait to see what you do. You got this.